I was trying to figure this thing out. So hello. Hi. Thank you for your patience. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Auntie. Good to see you all. Welcome to Story Time. I'm your host, Vonnie G, or Lavon Jolette, or Vonnie. Listen, whatever you may choose, just don't call me Laverne, okay? I'm going to adjust this camera a little bit. I feel like I'm very far, so I got some things that I am like, um, let me see. This will work. All right, so that worked. All right, so that works a bit. All right, so if you are new to Story Time is a 40-minute reading. We talk about our history, talk about things that wasn't taught in school, colleges, just in normal conversation. So we are a lover of truth. We do not hate any one specific group of people or nation or anything of that matter. We do dispel lies. We do hate lies, but we are a lover of truth. So I want to welcome you, welcome everyone, even if you are someone that don't look like me. This platform is for you too. So I want to welcome all of you in the name of Yahweh, and I hope that you will feel this love throughout this entire video. Now, before we get into Mr. Lee B. Cummins, because let me tell you, the brother be coming, okay? We go into Psalms 34. I'm going to read that entire chapter for the beginning of this reading, okay? All right, so Psalms 34. And thank you all for your support, supporting my baby boy, Ethan, yesterday. He had a great time, and to this day, you still can't tell him nothing, okay? All right, so Psalms 34, and it says, I will bless Yahuwah at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make her boast in Yahuwah. The humble shall hear thereof and be glad. Oh, magnify Yahuwah with me, and let us exalt his name together. Not by ourselves, together, okay? Yes, oneness. I sought Yahuwah, and he heard me and delivered me from all of my fears. They looked unto him and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and Yahuwah heard him and saved him out of all of his troubles. Oh, and if we got some troubles today, if you facing some troubles today, don't you worry. Because Yahuwah hears your cry. You heard me just read it. It didn't apply back then, only for back then. It applies for today. Oh, yes. All right. So the angel of Yahuwah encamps round about them that fears him and delivers them. Oh, taste and see that Yahuwah is good. Blesses the man that trusts in him. Oh, fear Yahuwah, ye his Kadoshim, for there is no want to them that fear him. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek Yahuwah shall not want any good thing. Come, ye children, hearken unto me, and I will teach you the fear of Yahuwah. What man is he that desires life and loves many days, that he may see good? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from speaking guile. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of Yahuwah are upon the righteous, not just the good, not the okays. I'm hanging in there. The eyes of Yahuwah are upon the righteous. With righteousness, there comes accountability, okay? And his ears are open unto their cry. The face of Yahuwah is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteousness cry, and Yahuwah hears. Come on, righteousness. The righteousness cry, and Yahuwah hears and delivers them out of their troubles. Yahuwah is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saves such as be of a contrite ruach. Many are the affliction of the righteous, but Yahuwah delivers him out of them all. He guards all his bones, and not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. Yahuwah redeems the soul of his servant, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. May Yahweh add a blessing to the reader and hearers of his word. Yes. I'm just going to clap it up. Not that he needs my little clap, but that's a good word, okay? That is good. I'm going to go ahead and turn my phone on silent. All right, so if you are ready, we're going to go ahead and dive into the Negro question, book number 7. This is Mr. Lee B. Cummings' last book of the series of the Negro questions, okay? All right. So last night we left off on page 176. That's what page we left. Yes. All right, so I'm going to show you this picture. Let me see. I want to make sure we left. Yes, okay. Here we are. So I'm going to show you this picture right here. Oh, I hate that my computer isn't working right now. All right, so you see this? Everyone gets a good view. All right, so Patriotic Barber Museum in Brown University. This has to be one of the most compelling images that I have ever seen that proves the blackness of the 13 colonies. This image proves that the black colonists owned businesses and were involved in commerce. This scene involves a black British/German young man that with his haircut, but once the black colonist, Black Scott, Barber found out that he was a Briton/German soldier, he refused him service. Oh, okay. Okay, but I was taught that the blacks only existed in Africa. That's what he did. He put HMMM ... So I wanted to act that out because I felt like when he wrote it, he went, But never, that's just me. Don't worry. But I was taught that blacks only existed in Africa. Take a closer look at the black mannequins and the young black German/Briton fleeing the barbershop on the next few pages. All right, so look, I'm going to show you this photo again. So this is the black man, and he ain't about to touch his head. Say, you didn't come into the shop washing your hair. You just going to come in this shop dandruff and all? It's a whole no. And then he also wants you to look at the mannequins in the background, which I'm going to show you on this page here. Back then, listen, roller sets slayed, okay? I hated doing roller sets in cosmetology. Hated it. But back then, slayed. What hair? Every strand of hair fell into obedience. Maya today. All right, the image is cropped off of the page of 176, which is this page. This is the close-up page that he's talking about. These black British colonists were making black images as early as the 17th century. What did I say? I said these black British colonists were making black images as early as the 17th century. Real quick conversation here. I was just talking to my neighbor who happens to be a teacher, and I was telling her how, I can't stand black and mother because 1, it's a slap in our face. 2, who history you're teaching? Whose story are you going off of? Okay, not for it. And I was telling her some of the stuff that Mr. Lee B. Cummings taught me about the 13 black colonies, and she was like, "Wow." For her, she thought that the Dark Ages had to do with diseases and people being killed and all that stuff. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ham. That was not. But I know these things because of the books that I was reading. And so it's amazing. And I was telling her, I was like, a lot of those times when I was going into school, I did not like what I saw in the mirror because of what was in the books didn't reflect me. I didn't see a lot of me. These kids today get to see a lot of imagery of themselves because people are writing books and they are making representation known. But back in the day, okay, we didn't see pictures of people that look like me if you weren't a slave in the book that wasn't talking about slavery. All right. So it's amazing that These images were there in the 17th century. Imagine getting stuff like this while you're going to school and seeing, something about yourself, something about your ancestry, something about your lineage. What kind of empowerment? Like, bro, what? Can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us nothing now. To be honest, we be broke, disgusting. You still can't tell us. We just know how to live, okay? With joy. All right, let me go back on to topic. Corporations in America didn't start selling black dolls until 1910. And I wonder who started that. Okay. 200 years later, the black man is a nation builder. If you don't believe me, all you have to do is look at the 54 nations that are still standing in Africa. 54 nations in Africa. Wow. The school system is preparing black children to be laborers from the moment they have the ability to reason. You can never make it in America working for someone else. The only one who benefits from your labor is the owner of the business. Very, 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 very true. You may get some pennies. You may, listen, we appreciate the kind, we like the dollars that fold, but not so much the ones that jingle. Well, you may be the one to get the dollars that fold. Some may get the one that make a little sound, make a little change, But at the end of the day, the one that really benefits and get to see the true, get to see, what is it that I'm trying to say? Real change is the one at the top. And most likely the one that one rich looks like you. Because I tell you one thing, what we know how to do is work, baby. We know how to work. Don't play us. Don't play us. We know the game. All right. I'm going to keep reading. All right. So there are still schools. Let me see. There are still standing in Africa. Talking about the 54 nations that are still standing. The school system is preparing black children to be laborers. Very, 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 very true. Like I said, in school, they used to teach, let me stop lying. Well, we had wood shop. Well, not we. In the seniors had wood shop. But by the time I went to high school, home ec, anything like far as a skill, electrician, far as skills were already taken out. By the time my brothers was in school, I think they were the last one to have those kind of skills that was offered. So you can have your own business, right? Plumber, you can have your own business. But by the time I was in school, in high school, that was out. You know what you got? You got drama, okay? You got drama. Because we need more monkeys to be in this entertainment, and we need y'all to, we want y'all to come in here. Keep drama in all the colleges. Keep drama in all the element. Be an actress. Be an actress. Be an actor. We need y'all. We got that. Okay. I had journalism. I guess if I wanted to start my own paper, I guess. But I'm talking about things that really, really, really like set you up, that you can pass on to your children. I don't know, but they took that away because they want you to work for somebody else. That is the name of the game in America. Work for somebody else. Right. Oh, yes, they took out driver ed. Yes, they absolutely did. Absolutely did. You're right. Sure did. I wasn't waking up at 5 o'clock. No way. But still, give me the option to deny whether I want to catch a 5 o'clock bus in the morning to get to driver's ed. Don't take it from me. But I wasn't. I'm going to tell you, I was her. I wasn't getting up that early. All right. So you can never make it in America working for someone else. The only one who benefits from the labor is the owner of the business. Very, very true. If you have a business in mind, but you don't know how to get it up and running, this is what you do. You infiltrate your desired industry by taking a job, and instead of goofing off on the job, take notes on how they run the business. Let me tell you, they don't like that. Once they know, you got to be real good at infiltrating, okay? Now, I work, y'all. A lot of y'all know that I worked in the car business. Well, listen, I see you got 7 dealerships, sir. You know what Levon gonna do? Sir, can I have a meeting with you? Let's sit down. Let's tell me what you've done. How did you get what you got? They don't like that. You're not supposed to think like that. Why are you interested in what I got and how I did it? Bro, so I can copy it and do it myself. I got told off real good at a dealership down the street from my house. I called the owner. Let me tell you, Levon, do not care. Okay, I don't care, sir. I know this is your industry, but I know that this is your business. But if I'm working with you, because I never thought I'm working for you, even though you were. But in my mind, look, we working together. I'm not working for you. We working together. So I called the owner. Listen, the owner. Hey, Mr. White. Yes. How are you? Good voice. Yes, this is Levon. Levon Gillette. I'm downstairs in a cubicle 3. Yes, I just want a moment of it. No, I work here. No, I'm on lunch right now. Yes, I am calling you. Oh, you're busy. Oh, When you're not busy, may I have a moment? Hello? Hello? Do I go upstairs and cuss this man out? Oh, they don't like that. So my whole point of doing all of that is letting you know, be good at infiltrating. Don't let them know that you're completely interested in what they're doing. Just like you said, don't be playing off. Don't be goofing off. Don't flat out tell them, hey, I want to know how you did this business. Let me see your business plan. That might have been a lack of wisdom on my part. And I might have deserved to hang up. But I tell you, I didn't care. I want to know what you did. I want to know so I can repeat it. And to this day, the man don't like me. But it's okay because I make him shake my hand because he doesn't like, I make him shake my hand. Let me go into Toyota. How you doing, sir? Shake this hand. All right. Listen. All right. So that's that. Use wisdom. Okay. Copy, paste. All right. Don't try to come up with nothing new. Listen, just copy what's already been done and do it to the best of your ability. You infiltrate. So I'm going to read that again. If you have a business in mind, but you don't know how to get it up and running, this is what you do. You infiltrate your desired industry by taking a job, and instead of goofing off on the job, take notes on how they run the business. While you are taking notes, start saving up your startup money, cut out the bank. That's in parentheses. And when the time is right, you open up the same business. Nuggets. Absolutely. I'm going to show you this man. Image crop from the other page. This was the man that was getting kicked out of the barbershop. You are probably surprised that this young German Briton is being depicted as a young black man, but why? Benjamin Franklin, in his essay, America as the Land of Opportunity, 1751, again, he stated, the Germans are swarthy. Swarthy meaning dark-skinned, melanated people, okay? I have an arrow pointing to the white paint splashed on his face. This is what I call cooking the books. Excuse me, that's not what it reads in the book. Excuse me, sometimes I have a hard time reading what's on here. I have an arrow pointing to the white paint splashed on the image. I said face. This is what I will call cooking the books. And you can see it. Right here, it looks like he has, what is that? Skin. So you see it right here. It's whited out, but you can see where it's kind of dark here. Dark, and then it's starting to be whited out. Everyone sees that? Awesome. Okay, this is the next. Cooking the books. And y'all know they've been cooking good. They've been cooking the books for centuries, okay? Unseasoned and all. Just cooking it. Just water-based. No kind of chicken stock. No kind of beef stock. Just plain, just nasty tap water, okay? Cooking the books. Nothing for nothing, okay? Just cooking the books, okay? Just giving us anything and expecting us to enjoy it. Can we season this with truth, please? If you want me to enjoy it, can it be something I can really thoroughly enjoy? Just right, Katina, bland, okay? What is this? A little bit, okay? Listen. All right, so this is the next page. This is the next thing. Together, we're going to learn what we're looking at. Okay, so Booth of New York. Mary Louise Booth. Black Sands Tavern. General George Washington had his headquarters in Tavern in New York City called Black Sam's Tavern. And that's what this is. The reason it was called Black Sam's Tavern is because the owner, Sam, was swarthy/black. The tavern was located on the corner of Pearl, then Queen, and Broad. During the Revolutionary War, Francis was referred to as a Black Sam. You must not forget that the French were swarthy at this time. George Washington didn't have a problem hanging out in France because he was descended from the French on his great-great-great-grandfather's side, Nicolas Martineau. Going to show you Lady America, Britain political cartoon. And this was found in 1780. And this is James Gilray. Oh. You know what? Now that I think about it, I see Auntie Sheila. She said they taught us how to use a typewriter so we can be secretaries. Yes, a lot of us, had to be secretaries. I will say, let me take that back because it just came, since you said that, it just came to my mind. We did have this one program called Virtual Enterprise, and you did have to run a business. So I take back my statement. But that was only for, I want to say, my 11th grade year, and it only lasted a semester because someone messed it up. Okay, they just really messed it up. We went out to Bakersfield to compete. That person decided to go out in the middle of the night. And guess what? No more virtual enterprise for the rest of the year. I learned coding, and I did learn, in that part, I was doing marketing. So I would make up the menus. We had a hot dog business. I mean, I guess that's what people do at 16. I'm going to do a hot dog business, but that's what we did. And I was in charge of making up the menus and how to write it and all of that. So I take that back. I did have that. Yes. And it was dope. But it was for a semester because somebody messed it up. You always got that one. All right. So the image is called the reconciliation between Britannia and the daughter America. The cartoon imagery is misleading because the Britons/Welsh were black from ancient times. I have no problem with the representation of Black America because it matches the eyewitnesses account of Benjamin Franklin. In the future, the black statue of Lady America magically transformed into a white Statue of Liberty. And I think we mentioned this before, or I was speaking of it. If you look at the Statue of Liberty, on the foot, she still has chains. What white woman is in bondage? What European woman is in bondage? What nation of people is in bondage today? I mean, if you gonna revamp a whole statue, you might as well do the whole thing. Why leave clues? Why be lazy like that? You didn't fix the nose because in the beginning they had the Statue of Liberty with a wide nose. They took that, they gave her a European nose. They fixed her eyes. They did a whole facial, but left the chains on her foot. And I'm supposed to believe that white women or Caucasian women, however you choose, are in bondage? I don't see it. I mean, if you're gonna do something, go all the way. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing something wrong, I might as well just go all the way. We ain't gonna half step this thing. All right. And thank you, y'all, for his spirit that helps me not to go all the way, not to even try to do wrong. We don't get it. I don't get it right all the time, but I try to be conscientious about my actions. All right. Okay. America depicted as a Black woman. So let me see if you can see this again. I'll try. See that? You see her? This is America depicted as a Black woman. All right. The print and other depicts America as a Black country. The female representative that depicts Britain as a white nation is a bold face. Not this face, but it's a bold face lie. Okay. Bold face lie. The only reason that I am focused on color of America is because that is what Benjamin Franklin said. All America is swarthy / Black. Benjamin Franklin said that in 1759. Okay. Who founded America? And I feel like he did that. I feel like he tapped his thigh. Who founded America? We're going to find out. The Black, Scottish, and / Irish, and the Black Britons founded America. Who founded America? The Black Scots / Irish and the Black Britons founded America. We ain't never heard that in school. All right. When Black Europeans colonists arrived in America, the Black Indians were already in the land. The image of the Black Lady America should be represented with Black colonists on the bent knees, not white colonists. This imagery of white colonists on bent knees is an attempt to teach false memories through art. And he is speaking of, I think you guys can see this right here. So he's saying that these people should be Black, not white. That is why Hollywood, the History Channel, and museum exist in United States. They create false memories through fake art. And you guys, I'm sure that everyone can just be like, yeah, I get it. I know that to be true because everything, like I said, I had a melanin issue growing up because everything that I saw through art and books did not look like me. They look like Caucasians. They look like what we would say white people, okay? Every now and then, you didn't even get Hispanics in the book, okay? Unless it was talking about the Spanish Inquisition or something like that. But predominantly, the book, the art was white. At a young age, our minds were being shaped and formed, and we were being molded and like kind of I want to say like how you lead sheep. You know how you got the dog and the dog takes the sheep? That's pretty much this white supremacy system acts when you're a young child going through the school. So the white supremacy is the dog, and of course we're the sheep. So it's like telling us, shaping us where to go. You know, you can only go so far. Through imagery, for as your pictures are your VHSs at the time. Yes, we all been there. But we waking up. So that's the beauty. All right, look at somebody. Look, go ahead. I'm going to tell you who he is. All right, Lolo. All right, President Henry Lawrence, French Huguenot. I said Lolo because our sister is named Lauren. All right, so President Henry Lawrence, French Huguenot, Boston Magazine, 1784, John Norman. The Hanging of Thomas Jeremiah, a free Black man encounter with liberty, page 21. Elkanah Watson, a young American merchant who met Henry Lawrence in France in 1782, remembered him as a pleasant and facetious gentleman. Facious. I don't know. The word is face, and then you can add TIOUS to it. Someone can break that down for me. All right, gentleman of swarthy complexion, medium size and slender form, Black continental president. I remember years back, maybe like 5, 6 years back, when I first heard that we really did have a Black president. That's cool. The Black Frenchman was the president of Continental Congress. And, well, he wasn't the president of the United States, but you get it. And he was one of the signees of the Article of Confederation. This Black former president of the Continental Congress was also sent to London to negotiate a peace treaty between the 13 colonies and the United Kingdom. Henry Lawrence was sent along with Benjamin Franklin, John Jay, French Huguenot, and John Adams, who's also a French Huguenot. President Henry Lawrence of Congress. Okay, I'm going to quote Henry Lawrence, in parentheses, it says, Black French Huguenot, was formerly president of Congress and was appointed ambassador to Holland. He was a citizen of the South Carolina, a man with great wealth and position. He had a swarthy complexion, medium size, slender form, and I was set off with Mr. Lawrence, who was in my vicinity, which is so crazy because this was 1782 that people like us had these kind of positions. But all you hear is slavery. And all you hear is the cotton stories and the beating. You don't hear this. For this, I thank Mr. Lee for doing all that he has done to bring in this truth into light for us. In today's language, he is saying, Mr. Lawrence was in my neighborhood and we started walking together. Mr. Lawrence was swarthy/Black and he was a French Huguenot. This validates the writings of Benjamin Franklin when he said, the French are swarthy. Again, the French are a melanated people, okay? They were not the color of your hand, okay? The palm, they weren't. They were this color or lighter, but they had some melanin in their skin, okay? Examine the wording of the letter written by General George Washington to President Lawrence on the next page. This is the letter. It says, Continental Congress at York, Pennsylvania, and York County in the Revolution. It says, however, on July the 11th, a letter was received from General George Washington. Immediately upon its receipt, it began to read by Charles Thompson, then Secretary of Congress, who began to read the letter, which was addressed to His Excellency Henry Lawrence and to others, the members of the Congress. I want to emphasize that President Henry Lawrence and his son, General Lawrence, were Black British colonists, and yet they were of French descent. I wrote the Negro Question Part 6, the 13 Black colonies, and I said that the Black Scots founded the 13 colonies, and I have to be honest with you. The Blackness that has been concealed under the white paint is astonishing, okay? Benjamin Franklin, 1751, the French are swarthy. President John Jay, who is a French Huguenot. John Jay, I'm going to call him JJ, okay? Because I feel like that was his nickname. JJ, one of the signatories of the Treaty of Paris, was the president of the Continental Congress in the year of 1778. When did we go to slavery? When was slavery? Someone say 16, when? Because this is so crazy to me, you guys. Listen, you never hear this stuff. You've never hear this stuff. How is it? Let me see. Real quick, y'all. I just for my own, I just want to know if you guys haven't posted. 1619, that's what I wanted to say. Yep, it says 1619. And pretty sure longer before that. How is it that slavery started in 1619, right? I put quotation marks because maybe it started earlier, okay? Folks just be mad. But then we got these presidents in these people in these high position in 1778. But yet you have never heard of it. You've never heard of it, right? It was never taught. Again, concealing our abilities, everything that let me see real quick. I'm just trying to look at something. So 159 years. Okay, I'm not that great with math, and I'm unashamed. Hashtag unashamed. 150. So 16. So from 1617, 1719, right? And then now we have 17. When? How, you mean tell me nothing came into the books? President, secretary, Congress, all you got out of that time period from 16, 17, 18, 19 was slaves. Oh, and you got some good music. You got some good spiritual Negro music, right? But out of that, nothing that can uplift your spirit. You just got sad, atrocious stories. Okay? But nothing that made you proud of yourself, because when you heard slave, you didn't think of dignitary people. Like, you didn't think of people of great stature, great position. You thought of slave, and the very image that came in your mind was that very thing. It wasn't doctors, it wasn't lawyers, it wasn't electricians, it wasn't, whatever. You just got slavery and the stories that came with it, and the separation and snatching out the father of the home. But we came from great positions. And the beauty of it is the Most High never took our position away from us. Man thought that they could snatch our position from us forever. But Yah said no. He said, you thought. My word goes. And that's the beauty, because we're giving back we are stepping into our position now. And they know it. They know what time it is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. All right. So let me see. All right. So he was a swarthy. So let me go. John JJ, was one of the signatories of the Treaty of Paris and was the president of the Continental Congress in the year of 1778. Wow. He was a swarthy/black Frenchman. He later became the Chief Justice in the 13 colonies. It's crazy to me. The date, 1778, is 27 years from the date, 1751. That Benjamin Franklin said the French were black. This is not enough time for skin color to change from white to black. We got to make this thing make sense. It's not enough time. The President Bougonat, French Huguenot, he said Elijah Bougonat, a swarthy/black Frenchman, became president of the Continental Congress in the year 1782. This black Frenchman was president during the final years of American Revolution, and he was descended from the De Lay Tremblade. I'm sure there's some lay in there because it's French, but De Lay Tremblade family in France. The date 1781 is 31 years from the date 1751. That Benjamin Franklin said that the French were black. This was not enough time from skin color to change from black to white. You're going to need some more time. Okay? More time. You can't just get out. It's going to take some time. Listen, I have an image of the members of the Second Continental Congress. 11 of the signature was, we're going to have to finish tomorrow at 5 p.m. Join me tomorrow at 5 p.m. for story time, because you know at 6 p.m. I got the Enoch discussion that all is welcome. All right, so we are going to finish tomorrow at 5 p.m. I certainly enjoyed this reading. Oh my God, this is such a good reading. I am enjoying it more and more and more and more. I appreciate you all for hanging with me and bearing with me as I was getting started today. So I'm going to go ahead and, yes, I did. You like that cliffhanger? Listen, I'll be like, when can I drop the clip? When can I lead them to the clip? And then be like, nah, I'm joking. Listen, it took a lot of thought process to do that because I had to find the right sentence. All right, so look, I'm going to go ahead and offer up a real quick word of prayer as I catch my breath. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I'm just going to offer up a real quick prayer, you all. So, because it's so much in today's world and media and all this stuff, I just want you all to be encouraged. I just truly, from my heart, I want you all to be encouraged. Please know that the Most High have you in the palm of His hand. He says you are the apple of His eye. Just look to the hills from which your health comes from Him. You know, you look unto the hills from which your help comes from. You get it. You know what scripture I'm trying to reference. But look to Him for everything that you need and trust that He got you. Trust that He got you. As I say those things to you, I say those things to myself. I want you all, people of Judah, to be encouraged, be uplifted, and no matter what, keep your smile, keep your head straight. Don't you get discouraged. Not in this time. Yah is doing something. He is moving on behalf of His people, and Hasatan knows what time it is. And so that ain't our business what they doing. All we do is stay in Torah, stay focused, and look at the signs, how the Most High is moving. Not get so caught up in social media and the news and all that. It's good to see what they talking about so you can link it up, but don't get consumed in that. Consume yourself in the Most High. Consume yourself in the Word. And ask the Most High for discernment and wisdom so you know how to maneuver in your wisdom. All right? Because you don't want to be like me and letting people know what my outlet was. Hey, I want to know how you made this business. I want to look, folks ain't going to tell you. Be wise in all that you do. Be wise. Love on the people that don't know Yah. Because I tell you, He uses people to show Himself strong. Because we are the image of Elohim. Listen, He ain't coming down from where He is yet to say, hey, brother, I need you to wake up. He going to use some people, okay? Why not you? Why not you? Let Him use you. Make sure you are showing love, being kind to your brother and sister who may not know Him yet. But I tell you, through your actions, through your words, you may be the very person that lead them to the Most High. And guess what? You will set them free. That's a blessing right there. That's a blessing because He uses His people. All right, so always mindful of your position and your stance within the Most High. All right, so with that, I'm just going to go ahead and pray. Father, Yah, we thank You for everything. We thank You for story time. We thank You for Mr. Lee B. Cummins, Yah, because, sir, let me tell you something. When you did the thing, right, this is my prayer. Okay, and this is how He made me. I'm sorry, you can, But when you put Mr. Lee Cummins and his, when you gave his daddy and his mama and you put them together and they said, what should we name him? You said, name him Lee. And then let his middle name be. Start with a B. And then last name Cummins. Sir, you did your thing. Because, sir, He be coming with your information, with the facts. And yeah, it helps us. It broadens our understanding. It challenges what we thought we knew. And it helps us to get on a better path. And yeah, so we just ask that you will cover Mr. Lee B. Cummins. protect his family, guard him in the name of Yahweh Shai. We send Michael, the angel, up there, and Michael, just cover his family, guard him, cover him in the name of Yahweh Shai. Continue to give revelation to him. Continue to reveal yourself to him in the name of Yahweh Shai. And I just thank you for my older brother. I thank you for everything that he has done and will do. Now, Father, I pray that you will look over those that tuned in on Storytime, those that are going to tune in later and catching this replay, yeah. I pray that you will bless their homes, yeah, that your angels will encamp their homes, that you will keep all evil out. And as their family rests throughout the night, yeah, cover them. Cover their minds, cover their children as they're sleeping. Yeah, we come against any dream that is not of you in the name of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I pray that you will continue to use Storytime as you see fit, not as Levon see fit or Auntie Shelly on the beat see fit or Auntie Nashawn see fit or not, just how you see fit. Yeah, we want you to move in Storytime the way you want it to move. It is not about us, but like I mentioned before, yeah, you use people, yeah. So anything that is not like you, yeah, I openly ask that you continue to take away those things that displeases you, that does not align with Torah. And as I speak of Torah, yeah, help your people to continue to line up in Torah, line up in obedience, and help us to prepare ourselves as we're getting ready to walk into another feast day, yeah. Yeah, I pray that you will just continue to get the two kingdoms together, Father. And I just pray that your will be done in this earth, yeah. Help us to stand firm in what we know and not to waver, yeah. No matter how this world impacts us, yeah. Let us stand firm in you. In the name of Yahweh shall we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. Hallelujah. Yes, hallelujah. We thank you, you all. I love you all. And I just pray that you all will continue to pray for me as I pray for you. And again, if anyone comes to mind, please pray for them. You never know why the Most High put them on your heart and mind. So don't ever let that person slip, even if it's Father, bless them. Father, you know what they need. You do it no matter what. You don't have to say it out loud, but pray it in here, okay? Always, no matter what, whoever the Most High brings in your mind, pray for your brother and sister because we are stronger together. We're never alone. We have each other. You're never alone. The Most High got you. And always remember that He has you. You're never by yourself. He loves you so much. Love you more than I can love you. He loves you with every essence of who He is. He loves you. You are His spoken word. You are His word in flesh. You are the very image of Elohim. That's a lot of love. You all be encouraged. I love you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Shalom.